Hello and welcome everyone to the walk around video here at your next car, the 2020 G20 330e M Sport. The vehicle is presented in the superb Portimao blue. Being the 330e, that is of course BMW's fantastic take on the plug-in hybrid 3 Series. We've got some lovely features to go through, and of course I'll talk about as much as possible about the hybrid capabilities of the car. You can see from the exterior we have of course added the full in-house exterior enhancement kit. It looks really well with the Portimao blue. We have of course got that lovely sharp looking G20 front end, LED headlights, LED fog lights. It comes with the option 19-inch BMW alloy wheels. They're in the original bi-colour jet black finish. Down the side there is also the lovely satin side vinyls and gloss black sidebars. This here that looks like a fuel filler cap is of course where you'll put the charging cable. And that makes it nice and simple. It's as simple as charging a mobile phone. Plug the vehicle in, leave it to charge. You can also monitor the charge status using the BMW app. However, you don't need to take care of anything after you put it on charge. It will take care of itself. You can even leave it on overnight should you want to, as once it is charged up and ready, it'll take care and turn itself off. Inside, no different from the regular lovely interior they get on a petrol or diesel G20. You can see this one comes with the black Venenskia leather. Front seats are both heated, and you can see just how nicely it's been cared for. You still get that striking ambient lighting feature where of course you can change that for something of your own colour preference if you'd wish to. The differences between a G20 330e and the previous model are quite large in the fact that they have been careful and have made some big changes in terms of how they've packaged it in terms of space. So there is now that little bit more room in the back thanks to clever packaging. So we've still got a very spacious 3-seat Isofix rear bench thanks to the fact of where they now place the electric motor. The boot space is now that little bit bigger. On a full electric charge you will now get a stunning close to 40 mile of pure electric range according to BMW's figures, which, considering how much technology you have packed inside these cars, is very impressive. And of course, when your electric range runs out, it's nice to know and be reassured that you can have a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine ready and waiting to make the switch over. Of course, there is the combination of the two, so it will work in conjunction with one another, which is a really nice treat and very powerful. Inside the boot then you can see this one is supplied with both charging cables. This one to the left here is generally for the outside chargers. You'll see at petrol stations, services, shopping centres, you'll now see them popping up everywhere. So that's the more outdoor one. As you can see, if we take that end, and then this one here, if we just clip open the nice bag that it gets supplied with, move that out of the way, you'll get a 3-pin socket. Get to the bottom, I think they're both actually in here to tell a lie. If we just unclip it, let me find it for you. There we go. To the bottom, there we go. Nice 3-pin socket, so they're both in one bag, ready to go. So you've got one for home and one for when you are out and about, making things really easy to keep on top of ensuring that you are charged up, ready to go. The boot space doesn't look it, but it has been improved over the previous model. You can also drop this section down once we've got both of them items unloaded off there. There is also now split folding seats as standard. Front and rear parking sensors with a reversing camera. Again, these are the things that you do really want on an everyday car. A lot of the plug-in hybrids, they're not there because of course they are bare bones stripped back to ensure that you do get the better range. But of course, for me, this has got a little bit of everything in there. There is those split folding seats for you to take a quick look at, and we'll now go through, jump in the driver's side and go through a little bit of everything with you. Got this fantastic live cockpit display, which is slightly changed for the hybrid versions, which you'll see in a moment. Centre view stays roughly the same. The only difference is in the Edrive models we get this lovely blue display around the outside. To the right we've got our hybrid range charge status, or our charge fuel level if you will, and then to the left we've got our normal petrol range. This one does need a charge and will be charged up ready to go should you choose to come and view it. The centre stays the same, so we've got that lovely map view. Again, you can customise that to something of your own preference. Lovely chunky multi-function steering wheel with all of the cruise controls, speed limiter, voice and volume controls. Of course, we can call upon the AI assistant in this being an M Sport model, so we don't really need to use the button for the voice controls. Up here is our professional wide navigation and media screen. As you can see, we can swipe effortlessly between the different screens. Again, all customizable to your own preferences. Another feature I really like on the navigation is A, how quick it is, and B, the fact if we scroll through and find where it's highlighted where a charging station is, click on it, we can go in to find out more information about that charging point. You can see here we can set a route destination to it, and it'll also tell you what charging type it is, opening hours, and if a payment is required for that charging point. And you can also see point of interest around that charging station, so if you wanted to leave your car whilst it's charging, go off, have a coffee, or go and explore something fun to do in the meantime, you can do so. I think that's a really cool feature to have on there. Comms wise, we've got regular Bluetooth audio and telephone, as well as the fact I've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this vehicle. We'll go through a couple of regular features now, including some of the important stuff like the servicing. It's had a pre-delivery inspection service, and it's not due a service for 13,000 miles. It's only covered just over 28,000 miles, this car. Quickly start it back up now and run through the last of the features with you. DAB, Spotify, music collection, Bluetooth audio, and we've gone over the apps of the car. As I mentioned, it's got a rear camera with front and rear sensors. We've got 3 adaptive drive modes down here, so if we just put that in park, stop it beeping away. We've got full electric, hybrid and sport. If we just click sport and go back to the main menu, you can see we can configure the individual modes, such as how the engine and steering behave, including the transmission. We have also got an extra boost facility. Now if you're a big kid like me, seeing that on there is just a really cool feature. Extra boost combines the electric stored energy and the full horsepower of the 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine to give you your full horsepower of this car, and I really like it because it gives this car fantastic acceleration. Again, it's really nice and fun to see that on a plug-in hybrid car, because it still makes this a fun and responsive vehicle to drive. So there is a look around another stunning G20 330e here at Your Next Car. If you'd like to know more information about the car, which will include all of the prices and funding options, please do see the links I'll leave in the description. For the time being, thank you, take care, bye bye.